Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today I'm playing Plasma. And I was working on doors and light switches, all that, and when I made this amazing discovery. I mean, look at this. Oh, yeah? Isn't that great? I press this button, and that LED turns on and off. Uh-huh. I could just hear you saying, well, yeah, you've been doing that since day one. Ah, but I'm using two different controllers to do it. How? See, I have a command interface to an LED. The button is nowhere on this sketch. So what I've done is on the controller here, I went over to interface and I created a command, new command. We have command 1 and 2. Command, we're going to say toggle LED. And I'll press enter to, then we're going to say change color. Okay. So now there's a change color and a LED. This one receives the command toggle LED, and when it's received, it passes a signal over to LED. And you need a command interfacer for that. The same with outputs and properties. I'm not sure what I've done with properties yet. Let's see here. Color composer? Yeah, it is a random color. Let's compose a random color. Throw that there. When you receive the command color. But there is nothing to, oh. Are you not working? Alright, now I've done something wrong. Oh, it's, okay, see, I've changed the name of the command, so I think it broke on this side. So we can build it ourselves. So we have our square button, and let's grab a round button as well. We have a square button and a round button, which is just called button. So what I need to do now, you see this controller is not blue, it's pink, because it has module interfaces. That is, it has commands and properties and all that. So we're going to use the circle button. No, I want the circle button to change color, and I want the square button to toggle the LED. There we go. All right, so when I do this, I should be able to toggle the LED, because it's sending that, hey, this button has been released to the toggle LED. We can do like that to make it clear. And this button will change colors. Isn't that great? It's kind of orangish. Yeah, and it changes the color whether it's on or off. So, what have I done? I have ripped out everything, and I have a button here. That switch I don't think does anything. Here is the door locks. So now this door has an output lock state, and then it also has toggle locks and close doors. I would like a new command to open doors. That would be nice. So, when I get from the toggle lock, it turns this flip-flop on and off. It also sends output interfacer to the lock state output, and the payload is this flip-flop, so it's telling me whether it's locked or not. I don't know if I'm going to use that or how, but it's there. So then, this goes to the allowed segment, the allowed input of all these gates. So if it's false, it won't allow any signal. If it's true, it'll allow signal. Then there are two buttons for every door. So this is the bridge door, 1 and 2 buttons. On release, they go to this relay. They try to send through this gate. And if this flip-flop is true, it'll allow it to pass through and toggle the bridge door. So what I have here, we're going to use this one as an example because it's close. System door. So when I press this button, it should, yep, Oh, because on this, I have that button just going to toggle doors. So then I should hit that button again, and... Awesome. You're a light controller, so you really shouldn't have that button there. So we're going to grab another command interfacer. We want this command to be open doors. And then we want it to receive, we want it to open all of these doors. So this is going to keep the, all right, theoretically, this will keep the logic from getting horrible and convoluted, needing looping ands and whatnot. So this, all this module does is it only solely controls the opening and closing of doors. It doesn't manage the lock. Well, it does manage the lock in a sense, but it doesn't determine if the lock's on or off. Well, it does, but it doesn't receive any inputs. See, there are no buttons. Well, that's a lie. Only these buttons are. There's no lock input button. It's only the doors. So that's all this command unit does is doors. Now, let's grab one of you, and we're gonna put you over here. We're gonna move you. We're gonna put you over here. All right, I call you lockdown roller. So oh, stop that. So now we're gonna hop in here and get rid of that. Oh, I copied it. Duh. All right. So now let's do this, and then LED. We're gonna call that a button lock down. We're gonna call that a, come on, LED lock down. All right. So let's grab our lockdown stuff. Button lockdown and LED lockdown. We're gonna grab all this. And on a release, we're gonna take you to a flip-flop. And we're gonna set you as a bool. So true is lockdown. False is not lockdown. So I want this to be lock state to be tied down to this, huh? That's a great question. All right, so on a lockdown, we would like to close the doors, toggle the locks, and I want to do a color composer. It's not going to be a random color, though. I want a specific color. I want it to be all the green. I want it to go to this LED. And B, I would like you to open the door, toggle the lock, and to, oh. Not going to let me. That is, there we go. All right. Let me do that. You need to stop that. Oh. All right. And B is also going to go to a color composer. You are going, nope, stop that. You need to come here. Go like that then. And I want you to be all of the red. All right, so I should be able to green the door. Oh, red. The doors are open, and you can close them. All right. So you two are backwards. Oh, it is backwards. Duh, because I said the check mark is all right. someone was probably yelling at me for that, and I wholeheartedly accept it was my fault. All right, so red, everything is under lockdown. All the doors are closed. Green, we're all good, and it opened all the doors back up, which might not be the desired. Might not be the desired. Oh, hello. That one's not working right. Might not be the desired outcome, but it's what we have. Okay. So that leaves the question, does that door close when we go to red alert? And we're going to hit E and force this door open. It does. All right. I believe that just... So what's wrong with our port side hangar door? So now I know it's a door problem, so we go to the door thingy. And we have the gate, port side, toggle. Uh, door hangar. All right, for some reason, this port door is not passing through. It's trying to send, but it's being blocked. Why are you being blocked? Because, my friend, I have outputs to there, but not... Ah, all right, stop that. Not you. You. I need A and from B. There we go. And see, that makes debugging everything a lot easier. So now we can go red and green. And that should allow us to open and close the door. And run back up and hit the red. Manually open this one. And that denies us. Awesome! Alright, it's taking me a while to get my head wrapped around this visual programming, but I think I'm getting it. Alright, so that's going to be our red alert button. Our lockdown label. Just going to label it real quick. Have that now, can we? There we go. And for the lights, okay. Light controller, we're gonna stop that. Oh no, I want to be up at the top because I keep getting the bottom. So, about the door controller, the lock state comes to a relay. No, the lock state comes to a mapper. It maps and it throws the value here. I'd like a bool and a bool, case 1, and I want you to go to a relay. I want you to go to a relay. Case 1 is true, so the lock state is on. Therefore, I want the color to be red. Output 2, I want the color to be white. Then we're gonna, I'll put you there. We're gonna, let's see, where's a lamp? Light in the systems. That needs to be renamed. That's our systems light. So now That is backwards. So now, when I go on lockdown, it turns that light red. Now, I could, what actually might be the better way to do this, is to color composer, set one color, has all of the red, run that to a relay. And another color composer. And I want it all of the colors all of the time. Come on. There you go. And run that to the same relay. And then output that to the color on all the light systems. And we will come to interface, new command, lights red, and lights white. That way, it's not tied into the doors. And so then we'll get a command interfacer. It's going to receive lights red, and you are going to go to the red one. We're going to tell it to compose that color and send it. Then, if you hover over something and press Y, it copies it. I knew there had to be a way to copy that. And white is now going to compose that color. Awesome. All right, so now if we go to our lockdown button, flip-flop A, that closes the doors. So I want to send that to an no, stop that. I want a light controller here. A is going to send them to red, and B is going to send them to white. Now, get a cycle. Oh, that's, oh no, that should be triggering. You to compose color. Alright, we're gonna grab a square button. Square button is going to release to the red color. Okay. So, it's red. Is it backwards? No, can't be backwards. Oh, dummy. It's sending a pulse signal to both red and white. So, that shouldn't be, though. That's not... Oh, I disconnected my square button. And that composition to compose. Alright, what have I done wrong? Well... It's this light here is the only one I have here on. And let's set your color to something weird, like teal or off blue. Huh. Alright, what am I doing wrong? That should go to red. And if it's there, that should go to white. Ah, that turned it white. Alright, that turned it white. So why am I not turning red? I turned on white on red. I do red on blank. White on that one. That turns white on green now. Okay. Man, this would be a lot easier if I could just put if, an if statement. If flip-flop, then send the pulse to that light controller. You can't do anything with tutorial. Hey, can you read anything? Yeah, I can run things to tutorial mode, but that's an internal use thing only. Huh. Well. Oh, that's telling it to become green. Is that? Oh, no. Duh, that's for your button. Huh. So if we only put it to red. Nope. If we only put it red. Nope. What if we only put it to white? Already white. Okay. Now if we put A to white. No. What about if we put A to red? Hold on. Hold on. Why did it turn the red light white? Because that is clearly red, red, relate to there. Red, oh. It helps if you have the right commands. There you go. So now this should work. Oh my goodness. I feel like a ninny hammer. That's because you are a ninny hammer. There we go. And if I manually open this door, all the other lights are going to be white because I haven't set up the white light properly. See, it just has that one. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to get rid of you. And you. And I am glad that I found this module stuff, so this is going to make my life a lot easier. Being able to control these things. Uh-oh. Oh, I also undid all the light switch logic, so I have to do the same with the light switches. So like I did with the doors, I'll have to do something like with light switches as well, so you're going to need to be pulled back quite a bit. Alright. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been Plasma, and I will do you cats later.